I think evaluating different ATS options, it can be an overwhelming task anyway, because it's a huge job, especially as most people are, you're doing it alongside or on top of your day job. So what I'd probably focus on is what I think it's been said before, what truly matters. So what is the value? Is your priority the candidate experience? Is it the return on investment? Is it that you want the seamless integration with existing systems that you already have? But what I would also say is don't just think about the obvious. So which sounds stupid, but watch out for the details that you might take for granted. Some ATS platforms out there don't include a CV passing or resume passing as standard, and that's obviously incredibly frustrating. Also, always ask about the add-ons and the product roadmap. So what you see in the demo, I think Rob mentioned it earlier, it's shiny and obviously the vendors, they want you to buy their system. So what you see isn't always what you get in your package. Features that you assumed might be included will potentially come at an extra cost down the line, or worse, they'll be on the roadmap, which has never really got a clear delivery date. So I would get the full picture up front so that you can avoid any surprises later on down the line.
Yeah, brilliant. Have you been ever, Lesley, have you been misled by any sort of marketing campaigns or, separating hype from value?
Of course, yeah. As I said, essentially companies want to sell their product, right? There's so many companies out there that as Rob said, 850, and pure and simple, that's their aim. So they'll promise you the world, seamless integration, it's a game-changing solution, it's going to fix all of your problems, blah 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 blah, but only for you to discover that perhaps these features are sort of half-baked. So there's expensive add-ons, or as I said earlier, you're stuck on a never-ending roadmap. So how to sort of separate the hype from the genuine value, I think, would be, if you can, to use the system. So insist on a free trial, test the real workflows, and if possible, ask for multiple people within your business to have access to sort of testing the systems, because everyone's going to have a different perspective to yourself. But also research and reach out to your network, see what they're using, what ATS system they're using or they have used, and gather sort of real life insight as to the real working details of that ATS before you go ahead with it.